Hazbin Hotel is a 2019 animated internet series created by Vivian Madrano. Oh god, I probably butchered that. People are going to kill me. It's been in production for quite a few years. It's just dropped like maybe a month ago, I think maybe a couple weeks, but while it's not even close to her debut on this platform, she's got a whole channel full of other stuff she's been posting. It's been her main focus, and it's absolutely been making its rounds on the internet because, Jesus, look at those views. Everyone's been talking about it, making their own videos, and I wasn't gonna, at least not yet discuss it, but, I can't keep waiting on it, and at this point it was either now or never, so I'm not gonna run through the plot because literally everybody has done that, and there's no point. If you haven't seen it, you gotta go see it. It's pretty good. If you have seen it, then you're here to see if I think the same thing as you and get upset if I don't, so let's get on with it.
I can suck your dick.
Ha! No!
So Hazbin Hotel follows the daughter of Satan as she's trying to open a hotel to rehabilitate sinners. Along the way, she meets a cast of colorful and demonic swearing, drinking characters, and this mysterious and disturbing fellow named Alastor, who offers to help her despite being the most notorious murderer in all of hell. Why? Well, his motivations aren't quite clear. I mean, he does say it's out of absolute boredom, but, it's in hell. Honesty's not exactly the best policy down there. Not that there's many policies to begin with. Or maybe there are? We're going to need world building later on because if we don't get it, this is going to be a little confusing. There are angels coming in now and again. Otherwise, it seems like turf wars rage between demons, so this world is very kind of iffy, but Hell of a Boss, her other spin-off show, which dropped its first episode shortly afterwards, kind of shows us there is sort of a system of apartments and sort of an economy. I don't know if that's going to be explained later on, but, it is the pilot. I don't expect much out of it. And of what I do expect, well, it has colorful, great animation. It is funny, and that is something that should be addressed. It's funny, but it's not laugh out loud funny constantly, which is great. I was worried they'd just throw a bunch of jokes at the wall and see what sticks, kind of like Hell of a Boss. But no, they actually managed to balance the jokes with characters, and it does work pretty well. I think the setting and the idea have nearly endless potential. I mean, it's actually hell. Demons can look however, sound however, pretty much do whatever, and this offers so many possibilities for stories and characters that I really am excited to see where they take the show. The voice acting is solid. Standout performances include Serpentius for his over-the-top but perfectly fitting voice. Vaggie and Charlie are emotional and seem to present their characters well. I'm more of a fan of Charlie than Vaggie, but they both do well. Angel Dust, of course. Alastor, even through the voice changer, is giving it his all. So yeah, I love them all. They're doing great. Having said all that, I think the pacing was a little off, as other people have mentioned. Like the opening song number and the kind of introductory narration, while kind of necessary, wasn't delivered the best. It wasn't the voice acting, it was just sort of the way it was chosen to convey so much information so early on, but you get over that pretty quickly. Whether intentional or not, there's sort of occasional odd perspectives and characters being a little off model. Like with Vaggie when she's yelling about the bar being put into the hotel, I think that her overall floaty nature and the way she's kind of just like this chibi-esque version of herself because her feet become like more rounded, I don't know, I just thought that was a weird style change. Stuff like that is not very frequent though. Again, this is pretty tightly made. Counting that as a criticism, I do have a few follies with it, but it's nothing major. From episode 1, even if it doesn't grab you per se, it certainly invites you along for something special. If the show even maintains its current level of quality, it's going to do well. But the more exciting possibility is it could do even better. If they continue to work on their balance of crude and clever humor, and the animation crew grows and learns, this could really be something even more amazing than it already is, which I really hope it does become. I want the show to do well, and that goes for every actor, animator, and writer involved. But again, it's got its small flaws like anything, so don't take my word for it. Go watch it yourself. Whether you reside in heaven or you reside in hell, there's always room in the Hazbin Hotel.
Stay tuned.